So what we're not gonna do is play victim. Hi, I'm Mariana. Welcome back to my channel. We got a microphone. I'm very proud of it. I set it up myself. So I actually kind of just want to jump right into this because I've tried to do this video like 4 different times now, and I try to say things in a nice way, but it's not really working. So we're hoping this one's the one. People that have a victim mentality drive me actually insane, and I can say this because I used to have a victim mentality. Like people who blame every single thing except for themselves for every single bad thing that has happened to them drive me insane. And if you don't know if you have a victim mentality and you're watching this, if you're the kind of person that something bad happens to them and they go, of course this happens to me, or you never take accountability for your own actions, you blame it on your family, you blame it on your friends, you blame it on your boyfriend, you blame it on your girlfriend, you might have a victim mentality. And I'm not saying that you can't change that, but I'm saying that you probably should, because having a victim mentality is literally going to ruin your life. I've literally seen it happen to people. Okay, I know people, this is kind of specific circumstances, but I've known people who have complained to me about not being able to get a job. And I'll be like, okay, how many jobs are you applying for a day? And I'm speaking to someone that has a job, because to get the job I had, I applied to, I'm not even joking, probably 50 jobs a day. And I was going out with my resume every single day until I got a job, because I needed the money. I needed it to live. I needed it to get the things that I needed for college, and I needed it because I'm moving. I would know people who would complain to me about not having a job and not having money or whatever, and I would be like, okay, well, how many jobs have you applied for today? And they'd be like, none. And I'd be like, well, of course you're not going to get a job if you're not actively trying to get a job. They're going to hire someone who applies right away, or they're going to hire someone that walks in there with their resume. And then they would say stuff like, okay, they just don't want to hire me. The world's so unfair. I should be getting a job. If you're someone who has been actively looking for a job, goes out every day, applies for jobs every day, then this doesn't apply to you, because you're trying. And you know what? That is stupid, because it's you should probably be getting a job. I'm talking about people that don't put the effort in, that say that the world's against them. Or it's okay, let's say you lose a bunch of friends. And I'm talking a bunch. And you sit there and you blame every single person but yourself. Now, I'm guilty of this. In the past, I've lost friends and whatnot, and I've blamed them. And it took me a lot to get to the point I'm at now, where I can actually take accountability for my actions and be like, okay, you know what? That wasn't only them. Did they do stuff too? Yes. But did I do stuff too? Yes. And did I correct that part of who I am? I would say I did. But literally, when I say having a victim mentality will ruin your life, it quite literally will, because I've seen people grow up with victim mentalities, and you can actually see it on them. You can feel it from them, the way they talk, the way they act. It actually drives you insane. And it's okay, if one bad thing happens to you and you go on a whole rant about how the world is against you, if you can't see the good and the bad things that happen to you, then it's you're not going to see the good in anything. Okay, and I'm talking about very light things. Here's an example. Me and my friend were out at a lake the other day, and my car keys fell off this dock into the lake. Now, was I upset? Yes. It is costing $400 to get those keys back. Well, not even back, get new keys. But here's what I will say to that. Something worse could have happened. And now, obviously I'm not gonna know, but who knows what could have happened? Maybe that was the universe stopping me from getting in a car accident, or maybe that was the universe preventing something. And if you just don't see the good and the bad things, okay, let's say you're going through a breakup and you're going through it with a victim mentality. Of course I get broken up with. Of course this happens to me. To not be able to see the good in that right away, that's okay. Because breakups are painful. But let's say 6 months has passed and you still have that mentality, that might be a bit of a problem. Because you should also be able to see the good in being alone. You should be okay with being single. I'm not even kidding when I say the second you free yourself from a victim mentality, life just kind of gets so much better because you can take accountability for your own actions. Like, I've looked back on things I did, like, I'm not even kidding, like 6 months ago when I was playing victim, and I'll look back on it and I'll be like, I would do that so much differently now if I could. Like, why did I act the way I acted? Like, but you're not gonna get anywhere in life if you don't. Okay, I saw a TikTok the other day. I wish I could credit whoever did it, but like I scroll really fast. But it was like this quote. I think I reposted it, but then I unreposted it because I don't know. I'm really picky about what I repost. Everyone's got a sob story. No one cares. Work hard. And when I tell you, I agree with that so much. Like, it's insane because so many people use their sob story as an excuse for like why things don't work out for them. But every single person has a sob story. Like, every single person. And if you don't work hard for what you want and you don't work hard for the future you want, you are not going to get anywhere because everyone has a sob story. But guess what? That person like next to you that also has a sob story is working 10 times harder than you because they're not in a victim mindset. They're not letting the bad things shape their future. They're working through the bad things and they're making a better future for themselves. Like, okay, once again, speaking from personal experience, when I had a victim mentality, I would literally sit there and I would be like, well, another bad thing happened. Of course, it happened to me. I kind of realized, like, okay, I don't have to live this way. Like, I don't have to, like, think of everything in my life as a negative. I'm going to go out, I'm going to work hard for what I want, and I'm just going to become more independent and do what I want to do. Like, stop having a victim mentality and being like, oh, I wish I had a car. Go work your ass off and save up for a car. I just want to add on here, actually, when I say, like, go work hard and stuff, I'm talking about people that have the privilege to work. Like, I'm talking about people that have the opportunity to go get a job and are just simply choosing not to. Just wanted to put that in. Like, I don't want people to think I'm sitting here and I'm like, go get a job, go get a job, if you literally are not able to get a job. If you don't have the privilege to get a job, then this doesn't apply to you. Like, this is for people that very well have the privilege to get a job and are choosing not to, and are choosing to use that as an excuse for why they don't like their lives. Anyways. And the only way, in my experience, to get rid of a victim mentality is to take accountability for your actions. If you sit there and you... So, high key, the mic powered off because I clicked the off button and couldn't figure out how to turn it back on. So, as I was saying, because I was just in the middle of editing this, the only way to get rid of a victim mentality really is to start taking accountability for your own actions and realize the only person you can really blame is yourself. Like, that's basically the whole point of this video. And I think I'm going to end it here because I'm really tired and I lost about 5 minutes of me yapping. But, like, that was basically what I said. Except, like, I'm now cutting out me rambling and going on another rant. And again, I'm going to clarify this one more time. When I'm saying, like, because I think I use jobs as a lot of, like, a reference here, I am solely talking about people that have, like, they live in a country and have the opportunities that other people don't have to get a job, and they complain about it. Like, there are so many people out there that would kill for the life that we all have. And it literally, like, pisses me off. Okay, now I am getting it around, but it pisses me off so much when people complain about things that, like, other people would kill to have and would kill to have the opportunity to have. I hope that clarifies. Like, I'm not trying to be insensitive towards people that don't have the privileges and opportunities that we have. Because I'm very well, like, I have a lot of privilege, a lot of people have a lot of privilege. This video is more towards people that have that privilege, have the opportunity, yet choose to complain about their lives and choose to play victim, essentially. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this little video of me ranting. And I hope you really enjoyed this microphone, because I know I did. Bye!